I am the Retro Game Fox, and this is my Palm LifeDrive. The Palm LifeDrive is one of the last handheld pocket computers that Palm made before switching solely to smartphones in 2006 and being purchased by HP in 2010-2011. I'm sad to actually see Palm go away because I loved Palm's devices. That's why I paid $500 for this thing when it was brand new when I was a kid. A little tiny bit about the device. It was pretty much Palm's golden king. They put everything they had into this: a high resolution screen, a microphone, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, infrared, a memory card slot. It ran their fastest processor at 416 megahertz. It ran an Intel Xscale ARM processor. It had 64 megabytes of RAM and ran Palm OS Garnet 5.8.2. It is one of my favorite Palm Pilots because it is the one and only pocket computer that Palm ever made to have a 4 gigabyte hard drive in it. That's the one thing that made me want to buy it when I was a kid. That's why it's so thick. There's a screwdriver towards it. It's almost as thick as the handle on this screwdriver. But anyways, the device, I've used this a lot, and I mean a lot. It's got a dent here. Don't know if you can see it. It's just got scrubs and scrapes. It's missing one of the feet on the back. It's got, I taped that one on. I kind of like that. The stylus falls out. This is not the original stylus that came with this Palm Pilot. This is a stylus that came from my old one. This is actually my second one. My first one, after a year, the hard drive broke and it died. So I took it in and I had a 2-year extended warranty and I got it replaced. But I kept the stylus as a memory because it was the first thing I ever bought with my very first paycheck. And let me zoom in a little tiny bit. There we go. Now, another interesting thing is it had the power switch was a slider bar. It could be locked, set to neutral, or turned on. And for our case, we're turning it on. Now you see that red light, that orange light that was up there. That's not saying that it had. That's not saying that it needs to be recharged or the battery's dead. That's saying it was using its hard drive. When that light's on, it means don't shake it, don't drop it, don't do anything really stupid with it. But this is my desktop that I had, Bejeweled 2, good game for it. The music player, Moondew, which was a internet radio service, or internet radio player. It was free. Moondew IM, which was an instant messenger for MSN, Hotmail. Moondew, the web browser, calculator, MSN. You click down here and wait for it to think, and it pops up a menu. That's one of the downsides I hate about this thing is the operating system is stored on the hard drive. If the hard drive dies, it doesn't work at all. The whole computer dies. And that's what was wrong with me. The hard drive had the click of death on my first one. And the reason why it's a downside is it just takes so long for some applications to work because it has to keep going to the hard drive to figure out what to do. But here it displays the time, the battery life, the date, how much memory is available in the hard drive, which is 2.2 gigs, and how much memory is available on the SD card. 300? No, that's 34 megabytes. Man, that card's pretty much full. How much is on there? It's only 50%. Wow, it must be a 128 megabyte card. The card in here is really old. The battery level, I said it already. You can adjust the brightness. Brightness up, brightness down. You can set it from custom sound quality. You can click that. The click indicates, that you're testing it. You can set the silent mode. I really don't know what silent mode does. I guess it's from their smartphones. I guess it just turns on the light to give you a notification, and then there's all sounds off, or all audio is off. I'm just gonna leave that on classic. This is the favorites desktop. You can quickly change going to it. Some favorites. I've never really used anything other than the front one. You got your standard buttons here, by the way. Your 5-way navigation, up, down, left, right, and then center. You got quick keys, home or favorites, your documents, your file browser, a custom button. You can set that to any application. I don't remember what I have. I think I have it set to MSN or SMS, and then you have your photos, which I won't go into because, well, I don't think there's anything on here. Good media. Let me see it real quick. Yep, not gonna go there. There's some stuff on there that probably wouldn't be appropriate because I used this when I was a kid. Anyways, Bejeweled, there's a store there. This is actually a really cool feature about this. If I plug in the USB adapter first and plug it into a computer, I can use its hard drive or its SD card as a mass storage device. So it's essentially a 4 gig thumb drive when this thing was available. And that's actually a really cool feature. You got the standard Palm OS information. You can copy. I actually went to the wrong one. I wanted to go to info. Version. Palm OS Garnet version 5.4.8. Okay, so I got the version number wrong. I don't care, sue me. Get card information, your calendar, all that information. I honestly don't know what that knowledge tree is. It expired a long time ago. Here's your hot sync. The hot sync was so you can back up your files onto your computer without having to worry about it being lost. Older Palm Pilots, if the battery died, all of your files, everything that was stored on the device would be gone. This uses a special kind of a non-volatile memory. The RAM is known as non-volatile, and if the battery dies, you keep your memory. You don't lose any of your memory from the RAM, and that's the only reason all this stuff is still on here from 7 years ago. Because actually, I used this up until 2008, 2009, I believe. I used this up until I was in my second year of college. Because I didn't have anything better. I didn't have an Android tablet. I didn't have an Android phone. And it served me just fine. You got all your apps down here. There's a game. Bejeweled is a good game. You got your web browser. There's Super Miners. That's a really good game. Down here, you got your home button. Search, never used. Your application, which you can just easily access up here. Doesn't matter. Your clock, already clicked on that and showed you how to do that. You click on the clock, it pops that up. Your notification, anytime you have a notification, email, message, important messages that the computer wants to tell you, it comes up in this little button there. You got your Bluetooth, Bluetooth is on. Your Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi is on. I will connect to it. There we go, sorry. The screens on these old tablets or on these old Palm Pilots aren't the best screens out there. Connecting, obtaining, connected. I'm connected to my Wi-Fi, and here's another thing. I'll actually show that in a little bit. Let's go to the interwebs. This should take me to Google. Yep, Google. This shows you how recently I used it. I was looking at the KX3. If you're a ham out there, you should know what the KX3 is. Well, because it has so little memory, it can't display the whole thing, so popped up with an error. But yeah, that's what the last thing I was looking at was the KX3. So let's go to Google. I have to look at it so I can see it. There we go, Google. And this is where I'll show you this feature. This lets you be able to use a text interface anywhere on the screen. And let's just delete this. I can't type on this screen. Come on. These screens are horribly not sensitive. It might just be because I'm used to, capacitive screens. This is a resistive screen. Search Retro Game Fox. There I am, YouTube. So that works. It can't play YouTube. It can't really do very much of anything on the internet anymore. You can go to do some quick Google searches, but you're pretty limited on that. But that's what this was for, is to put in that, and I just didn't want to deal with it. Otherwise, you just use the standard pop-up keyboard. You can go regular alphabet. Come on. Regular alphabet. You can, come on. You can go capitalize, and you can do numbers. Leave that there, and then you can go to do special characters, which I don't know why you'd need to do that. I've never actually used it. But actually I could think of a million reasons. I don't know why I said that. It comes with full documents to go. You can write stuff. I have a lot of things on here. Yeah. None of that's important. It had Google Maps, but Google Maps expired a long time ago and no longer works. Yeah, like it says, do not operate while driving. Huh, I looked up something down in California a long time ago, and I don't believe I can upgrade. Oh, I can. Interesting. Let's see if I can do this. Not enough free memory. That usually just means I have to reset the device. I'm just too lazy to do that. I'll probably install it later and try it. But I guess it looks like Google Maps still works. Well, let's check out a game. This is probably my favorite game for it. Well, second favorite. Well, I'm gonna do a review on the actual favorite, my actual favorite, because no one else has done a review on it. And I believe last time I was playing just casual Bejeweled 2. That's right, it doesn't matter. Which one do I want to use that on? You can see it's pretty dang fast. It actually kept it open from the last time I played it. Like I said, it keeps the memory alive pretty well. And unlike standard ones, you can't just go slide like that or slide like that. It opens up things I don't want it to open. So that's pretty much the gist of it. I'm trying to think of more things I need to say about it. It has a standard or power adapter, data connection, standard headphones, your reset button, which is small, the size of the tip of this, so that you can the stylus, so you can actually click it. A button on the side to change the screen, so you can have it on a landscape. It plays videos. It looks at pictures. It does pretty much everything you want it to do. You can change the backgrounds. You can change the backgrounds on it. You can do this to do a audio recording. Sorry, not video. And yeah, that's made in China. Shame on you, Palm. You should have made it in the United States. I don't know. This light up here, green when it's charged, orange when it's charging, orange blinking when the hard drive is in use. It flashes as the hard drive is being used, just like any other device. And then it can blink green at you to notify you when there's a notification. Let's go to music. I'm not going to play any music just because I don't want to. I want to avoid copyright infringements. But no, I don't want to go online. I have no music in there. I must have lost my music. Oh well. So there you have it. The Palm LifeDrive by Palm One. The second to last Palm Pilot they made. The last one would be the TX. It's a good device. I enjoy it. It was my favorite of them all just because it had a lot of storage and it had a fast processor. Once that an application was open, it would run lightning fast, but starting it up sometimes took a little while. So I hope you enjoyed it. I'm pretty sure someone else probably has done this review better than me. But this is the Retro Game Fox, and I will see you all again next time.